You probably know the feeling. Sweaty, fast breathing, quick heart rate. That's a cortisol spike. It feels awful, and its imbalance is the cause of your anxiety. Rebalance Health's 3-part anxiety system helps address it at the root. Rebalance Health lozenges are natural and designed for optimal absorption, providing 24-hour relief. Live life fully without feeling like you're fighting for it. Get 50% off your first month with code CALM23 at rebalancehealth.com.
Check out great deals throughout the store at Safeway. This week at Safeway, get mega packs of USDA Choice boneless beef chuck roast for $3.97 per pound with digital coupon limit 2 packages. Plus, Hass avocados are 10 for $10 member price. And get Fuji apples for just 77 cents per pound with digital coupon. Also this week at Safeway, get selected varieties of Lucerne milk gallons for the member price of $3.99 each when you buy 2. Visit Safeway.com or head into your local store for more deals.
We never talk about, too, how guys are, like, sometimes guilted into fucking a chick. Have you ever been there before? We're like,
we doing some Vietnam shit now? Yeah. What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah.
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 That's a real thing. Yeah.
It is.
They're like, oh, you don't.
You should have fucked her, man.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Like, damn, what the fuck? Is it like a mandate or what? Like,
yeah.
Geez.
Yeah, you should have got on there and got herpes like I did, bitch. What you doing? Need to get some VD in you. Come on, you little shit.
The funny part was I didn't even want to do it, and I still got the clap.
Round of applause for the honesty here, you know.
Get that chlamydia, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, and then you realize, like, how did that even happen? And you're like, oh, I'm not the first person to get guilted into this shit.
Oh yeah, that's an actual thing.
It's just,
but nobody
crazy.
talks about it though, right? Because it never happens to men, among other things.
Right. You know, it's like how there can be no stat of boys getting molested by older women growing up.
Right,
even
like
you always
times,
find out that like the female teacher's fucking a 12-year-old boy.
Right, because female predators don't exist.
Yeah, it's not like none of them are babysitters either.
Right.
You know,
even though she wanted it as much as I did, but yeah.
Oh my. Hey, Blue Beetle is Blue Beetle is in theaters. Fucking wetback splash at the theater. Whee! Oh, that's not the wrong one. But
this was the type of music I was expecting, and it's not what I got.
No, I wanted I wanted
right.
Fucking, man, oh man.
Oh well, we'll take it.
Yeah. Eric, you saw Blue Beetle. You
brave man. Brave man.
Or as my cousins are calling it, the Azul Fool. What did you think about Blue Beetle? What did you where do we start? How do you want to start the review? Do you want to
How do we start it? I mean, it's a lot better than some of the other shit I've seen lately. Doesn't mean it didn't come with its faults and whatnot, but
Mexican American. All right.
Yep, we got one.
So, Blue Beetle, starring and directed by, and I think George Lopez is in there somewhere. What did you think going into Blue Beetle exactly?
When I went
from what
in,
you had seen.
Oh, from what I had seen,
prior to the U.S.
I was expecting terrible dialogue. I was expecting a lot of like the Spanglish shit where they'll say something in Spanish and then immediately repeat it in English.
The whole sentence, the whole conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for that. Got it a little bit, but not as bad as exactly. Not as bad as I thought.
Representation,
kind of.
Well, were you curious or were you apprehensive about the movie in general? Were you like excited or was it more like let me see if this is a complete piece of shit?
Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, it was that. Like, I want to see if this is a piece of shit.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Movies are at the point where it's like you're going for morbid. It might as well be like the freak show at a circus.
Yeah,
at this point, movies.
That's we going back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, as you get there, you have these preconceived notions, and what did you What did you walk away thinking after you saw it? Before we get into like characters and pacing and maybe even some art direction conversations, because the suit looks fucking cool. That's one thing.
Yeah, you gotta give it that.
What did you walk away thinking after those kind of preconceived expectations?
So I didn't realize that it was supposed to be originally on the app, right?
Oh yeah,
The HBO,
That's true.
yeah,
HBO
it's true.
Max app, whatever.
Yeah,
If that's the case, man, that shit looked pretty fucking good.
yeah. You're probably expecting like CW's The Flash level special effects, probably.
Yeah, or
Mm.
like at best, like fucking the Doctor Strange shit. Like, remember how terrible that shit looked?
I saw that in
Yes.
3D. That was bad.
Oh, I
my
was
gosh,
pissed.
That was.
I
pretty
was so pissed about that movie.
rough. Good lord.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I was expecting that, but no, that shit looked amazing. I'll give it that.
Damn.
Huh.
All right. As the movie unfolded and you kind of walk away from it, were you just kind of more surprised by how well it was in comparison to how low the expectation was? We're like, what was the most surprising part outside of like maybe the visual aspect? Was it just that like maybe it was written better than you thought, or like edited better than you thought, or
Yeah, the writing was definitely better than I thought, although it was kind of cheesy in certain parts.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of the other movie. It started out really good, and then like by the end of it, it got kind of predictable, which then kind of, made it a little bit boring.
yeah. Did it
I
fall
think-
into like the Iron Man 1
Yeah.
formula a little bit?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like every origin movie's problem.
I'll
So
give
it
this
played it
director.
safe.
I'll give the director his props because at least he followed a fucking like a basic 3-act fucking structure. So like, you know what I mean? It moved the way it
Yes.
was supposed to.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
You have your
Um,
inciting incidents, you have like plot
Yeah.
moving the story, and those are separate but equal.
Mhm.
and
There's
important.
a lot of detail that needed fucking more attention. Like, for instance, like the main fucking guy, we don't really care about him because we don't really know about him.
Yeah, he's like a blank. He's like a. I
He's
would
a
say
blank Mexican.
yeah, I'd say he's a brown slate.
Wow.
He's a brown slate for you to throw your expectations on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. And yeah, I don't know, like at first you don't really think about it because the story is just moving along that you kind of forget about all that other shit. It wasn't until like afterward that I'm looking back like, damn, I don't know what this like. We don't know nothing about this dude.
Yeah, you just know that he gets
Uh-huh.
he gets like the scarab.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah,
pretty much. It makes him special.
it just
Yeah.
chose him.
Yeah, because he happened to fucking put out his hand like a dummy.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I
it's-
mean? Like, yeah.
The bitch
So
told
pretty
him not
much,
to open the box. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna open this box.
Yeah.
So pretty much a day in the life of, right? You don't really know him. Splice of life kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the curiosity gets the better of him. There's kind of like that, like call to action. Like you can.
Mhm.
What was that storytelling concept where you can like the character's curiosity puts him in the predicament, kind of like Never Ending Story, right? But
yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
exactly.
kid's curiosity to find out how the book ends is what propels the protagonist in the movie forward.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Now, as it got more formulaic, my biggest question, even just seeing the trailers, was the villains. Could you explain what that dynamic is? Because it looked like it was Susan Sarandon, or is it?
It was Susan Sarandon, yeah. So apparently she inherited whatever fucking company that she was running because her brother was doing some kind of like he was trying to move away from making weapons and trying to make the world a better place, and then suddenly he just disappears without a trace and nobody knows why. So she takes over
damn.
and she's like, "We're making all the fucking weapons." And yeah.
Okay, Iron Man. Yes,
She was
definitely.
basically-
Yeah.
actually she was trying to build a fucking army of like soldiers that, like,
Mexicans. An army.
I mean,
Sounds so familiar.
robotic Mexicans, yeah.
Oh, these Azul fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's Guyver. That's Guyver. Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a little Guyver and a little Akira too. Where like you hope this thing gets out in the public and it just
And
kind
I'll-
of infects things and shit.
And a whole lot of Iron Man.
Oh,
yeah.
So the secondary henchman who they make it? So he's pretty much just like a lapdog, right? He's like the
Yeah.
typical gopher for the bad guy, correct?
Yeah, he barely says anything. He just gets
Mhm.
shit done.
Damn.
Okay.
Is he
So
a
kinda like-
Mexi-can or a Mexi-can't? You know what I mean?
Well, is he like Kevin Nash from The Punisher? He just shows up pretty much.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He
It's
just
one of
shows up
those.
to. He just shows up to fucking to clean up.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like Colossus from the X-Men movies.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah,
X2.
Yeah, where they were just like, oh, he's strong.
He has
Oh,
like
yeah.
a whole. Yeah, he's got like a whole story arc and everything. But like,
Does it matter?
It doesn't fucking matter.
What's his story arc? Is it supposed to be like a mirror to Jaime? Is it like
Yeah.
I bet it is. Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it got very fucking predictable.
Yeah, because that's all in the trailer, and I'm thinking like, is there more to that? And then
Yes.
you're telling us that no, that's it. You got what you thought right there.
Brave man. A
Yeah.
brave man saw this.
Hey man, it was way easier to sit through than the fucking Ninja Turtles movie. Like that's
okay.
really what got
that
me.
yeah.
And we'll get to that later because I have some stuff we'll go over once we're done kind of breaking it down with Eric. But like my biggest question would be then too, what was like, how are they supposed to be each other's foil? Because I hate when movies kind of do that where like the lapdog character is more like a mirror to the main character and then that never gets
Yeah.
like figured out. Right.
I mean, they did it right with the mask.
The Mask was probably the best to kind of
Example.
ever have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know people trying to say, "Oh, the Dark Knight, the Joker, and Batman are two."
Oh
the
no!
same
Stop!
thing."
Stop!
Like,
Stop!
shut the fuck up.
Cut that out.
Yeah,
Cut that out right
Yeah.
now.
So, what was it like? What were the two things that you thought in your mind they were trying to? What was like the thing that they were trying to make happen between those two characters?
I don't even think they were.
Oh, damn.
It felt
Yeah.
like it only made sense for one scene, right?
And,
When they faced off.
that's the very ending. Yeah.
What was that? Do you want to give that away or?
The fucking dude basically like sacrifices himself to save fucking Blue Beetle.
What?
And yeah, it's so he can like go be with his family again. And yeah, it's
Oh,
just
they
like-
went for that.
yeah.
They went for the Black Panther ending,
hmm
Yeah.
which ironically came from the Man of Steel movie.
And didn't it also
Whatever.
kind of come from Lion King too? Now I think about it.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then also came from like fucking Star Wars,
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's that's. So what did
Boy.
Susan Sarandon do? Did she? Okay, please tell me no to this, but I'm just gonna ask. I'm curious. Did she get into a suit?
No,
Oh, thank God.
I mean she got in a pantsuit.
Oh, that's fine. She pulled the Anne Heche. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty sick. She pulled a little Ellen
She has
DeGeneres.
She had some pretty sick threads in that department, but
Nice, nice.
like a mechanical suit, no, never.
Okay, thank God. They didn't do the Gwyneth Paltrow shit where like they try to shove it down your throat that she's cool.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't gonna have any of that shit.
Or that shit from the Wolverine where it turned out like that old Japanese guy was
was in the
samurai.
Silver Samurai. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, I had blocked that out.
And then that fool ended up being fucking Scorpion in the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
That poor
Mhm.
motherfucker. Yeah, man.
oh man,
Jesus Christ.
So, okay, so we covered kind of the main characters. We don't want to give away too much plot. We want people to be able to see it, but
If they're going.
if they're going, yeah, and we'll talk about that too. But the family dynamic, did that play into the movie at all, or was that like just filler comedy, or because some reviews that I had seen, they did say that the family dynamic actually ended up working, which was kind of surprising to me. What was the family like? Like, what did all those characters play an important part of him becoming who he is, or was it almost like the Encanto style, like sit down around the table and talk about the magic of the Mexicans?
So before he gets the scarab or whatever the fuck that shit is,
Mm-hmm.
there is a point where he feels like he needs to save the family,
Right.
and then they kind of forget about that part once he gets the fucking outfit, and then
Left
it just
him at the
becomes
border?
and then it just becomes about him. Yeah.
Damn, that's sad. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, even in this time, George Lopez still eats shit.
What was George Lopez like in that? Was it distracting?
I thought it was gonna be because he is in the trailer,
Like a lot, yeah.
like a lot, yeah. But he, outside of like what you see in the trailer, like he was there. It's fine. Like,
Yeah.
Orderly, I hear fool.
he did the uncle thing, you know, like
Yeah.
gives like a little piece of advice or whatever, and kind of
Yeah,
makes up
yeah.
for all the other annoying parts or whatever. But
Right, yeah.
you know, he was there. It's fine. It's
He
fine.
thought he was on his podcast when he was there.
Yeah.
So if you're an enemy of drag, you're an enemy of mine.
That dude is the weakest, most woke Mexican man I've ever heard in my
Ain't none
life.
of the Mexicans and shit. And yeah.
It kind of was like that.
Yeah, because he was like, isn't he kind of like, he's like the he's the fucking paranoid fool, right?
Yeah.
He's like the fucking yeah. Damn, man.
I don't trust nobody.
Mira, check it out, fool. The government, eh? What do you think of, like, orderly, check it out, run for the border, but you can't even cross it, fool.
Boy, he lost his damn mind after Shark Boy and Lava
Talk
Girl,
about-
didn't he?
Yeah. That fool's fucking
No, he
crazy.
lost his shit when he fucking got that new kidney.
Yeah,
True.
his ex-wife gave
True.
he divorced her. What the fuck? Like, damn, dog.
Very true.
Wait a year. You just
Oh.
got the shit.
Or when his show wasn't getting renewed for ABC.
Yeah, all of a
He did
sudden
all
his
that.
fucking alcoholism got to him and she fucking saved his life and he was like, oh, thanks, fuck off.
Yeah. Give you a divorce, bitch.
Well, I mean, last question I would have really is what were the action scenes like? Because that's like one thing they didn't really show a lot of. Was it just to hide a lot of the surprise of it? Like some of the shit looked pretty dope, like when he does the fucking Devil May Cry sword shit in the trailer, but what were the set pieces like?
That
in
was pretty
comparison?
much it, dude, because
Damn, what
he
the
spent
fuck?
most of the fucking movie trying to figure out how to even use the
Oh,
fucking suit. And it
Rookie
wasn't
of the
until
year.
that moment that he actually figured it out.
damn, what the fuck?
Interesting. Hey, by the way, Eric, okay, so I got one question.
Yeah.
This movie or Guyver 1?
Mm.
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, baby.
It's
I had to.
Yeah,
There it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There it is. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Because it tried so hard to be Guyver. That's the thing. I
Yeah.
stayed home and watched that in Guyver 2. Woo! Two good movies.
Yeah, I those are really my questions. I mean, where would you it's got its cheese, but I think that's every fucking comic book movie now. I think every comic movie's afraid to be what it is. I think it's afraid to kind of take itself with a slight grain of salt, but take itself seriously, you know?
Yeah, but
It tried to take itself seriously, but like it just couldn't.
Right, for sure.
well, you know, for something like that and the name Blue Beetle, I mean, you're either thinking of that or Herbie the Love Bug all painted blue riding around.
I think
Hey, you
too,
can
though,
go.
Or the big bad Beetleborgs.
There you
yeah,
go.
which was also pretty dope if you think about it. And then
Yeah.
And the beautiful cheese, too.
yeah, like and you know, I don't
Because
know.
nowadays, modern comic book fans, they have a hard time with comedy. They're like, the MCU's too funny. I'm like, no, the MCU fucking sucks. What are you talking about?
that's a fucking problem. Yeah, like, Scott Pilgrim is funny. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like, it's also a comic book movie, so
Yeah.
it's fucking great. It's just a matter of how you implement it, which is what's been terrible lately.
Mhm.
Would you, like, would you account maybe when you went? Was it packed at all? The theater?
Nah, there was
No.
probably 10 people tops.
Yeah. Because this report, and we'll kind of close on this idea. Because I wonder, like, would you recommend someone to go see it though? Like for real?
I
Or at
think
least check it out?
I think it's worth at least giving it a try.
Now, do you think it's going to save James Gunn's DCU?
Probably not,
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it's not going to hurt it either.
yeah. So
So it's not the Flash. Write that down.
It's definitely
it's not the Flash. Yeah. It's not the
definitely
Flash. So, take an hour and check it out maybe.
Like if you like the Flash, then you'll love this. But if you hated the Flash, then
you're going to really love this.
really love this. Yeah.
You're going to tolerate the shit out of this movie.
Amen. It's going to win.
Yeah. Because, like, here's one thing that I saw, and we can kind of close on this idea, because this is down to, I think, diminishing returns on a lot of these things, is everything you're saying seems all right. Like, everything you're saying in a movie maybe from 4 years ago would have probably done gangbusters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm reading this thing, I believe from Collider, or it's kind of aggregated, but this says Blue Beetle, a DC superhero film released in theaters August 18th, 2023, grossed an estimated $25.4 million in the U.S. box office, making it the top-grossing film for the first time since its July 21st release. However, it fell short of the low openings of Birds of Prey and Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which made like almost no money, as well as Gunn's 2021 The Suicide Squad. Despite positive reviews and solid audience scores, Blue Beetle's global box office debut, globally it's only made $43 million. Falls short of previous DCEU movies, the film's creators anticipate that the weekend box office will bring in 15 to 17 million, and the opening day box office revenue for the Indian film. What? Indian? What the fuck are they talking about? Anyway,
Our East Indian brothers must come together and save the movie.
And then, so there's just like a lot of, it's, I wonder how much of that is marketing. Why people says Blue Beetle, WB believes Hurricane Hillary had a significant impact on, mind you, this is like one region of a state.
Man, that's a reach.
That's a huge reach. Why Blue Beetle opened below expectations.
Well, what were the expectations?
Expectations at 25 million domestically, leading to speculation about why it didn't meet projected numbers. What were their projected numbers? Potential. It had the potential of making 30 million.
Okay.
So it's 5 million below, but it's only made 43 million worldwide. So
that first weekend counts, bitch.
So not even half its budget.
Not even half of its budget back at all. Like, now, for anyone wondering, to counter how much money a movie has to make its money back, quote unquote, is it has to make like 3 times its budget, right? Because it has to pay for itself, it has to make some money back, and then pay for the advertising. And maybe that's why they didn't really market the movie a lot. Maybe the kind of like lack of marketing, right here, Movie Web says the lack of marketing reach and minimal publicity due to ongoing strikes may have hurt the film's awareness and audience turnout.
We can't all have Barbie money, damn it.
I mean, it's I don't know, but maybe this is, like Eric's saying, like it's pretty good. It's not terrible, right? It's not a piece of shit, but it makes you wonder, like, from here on out, we're seeing like the death throes of what happens when there's no new content.
True. Very true.
And so, yeah, man, to go to Jay's first point, James Gunn better fucking.
Is it possible that people don't care because like this is pretty much all over anyway?
Yeah, I think it's a mix. I think it's just
kind of like why invest in something that's like not even gonna mean anything later on.
And I think maybe the audience, for as cool as it can look, just goes like, it's another one of these fucking movies.
Yeah,
like I think Barbie only did as well because it was also so damn different. It was like a weird movie, which only would have existed like in the 90s. I
mean, like I said, when you only have that one thing, I mean, after a while, it is going to become a crutch, and then people are going to hate it.
Yeah. Well,
and they've been banking off of superheroes for quite some time.
Gentlemen, we're going to close on the saying that what's old is new, and what's new sucks. So I've been Mr. Your Mom's Favorite. Jay, Eric, thank you for your breakdown. Gentlemen, I'm going to let you go because it's mad late where you are, Jay.
Yeah, it is.
Eric, thank you for the breakdown, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Fuck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to catch you next time. NoFap is around the corner. We're going to start discussing what we're going to do for the holidays of NoFap. You know what I'm saying? Oktoberfest is what it's for. So. Grease that wiener up. All right. Fat Fest. The Travis Scott fucking festival, Fat Fest. We're all gonna-
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.